والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. باب الوقوف بعرفة. عن محمد بن أبي بكر الثقفي رضي الله عنه أنه سأل أنس بن مالك وهما غاديان من منى إلى عرفة كيف كنتم تصنعون في هذا اليوم مع رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم؟ فقال كان يهل منا المهل فلا ينكر عليه ويكبر المكبر منا فلا ينكر عليه متفق عليه. Dear respected brothers, elders, listeners, the author has done a chapter باب الوقوف بعرفة. Al-Wuquf, the standing in the ground of Arafat. Now, as we may know that in Hajj there are three things which are compulsory, which are Farz. If any one of them are missed out, then the Hajj will not be done. And one of the things is standing in the ground of Arafat. The first is making intention. As is clear with anything, if a person travels but has not made any intention and is just going around, then it's clear that he will not be a traveler. Just like if a person has not made any intention before salah, namaz, then the namaz prayer will not be accepted. Likewise, Hajj, the first thing is intention. Along with intention is the talbiyah, labbaik Allahumma labbaik, till the end. The second is standing in the ground of Arafat. This is also fard and compulsory. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned about this standing in the ground of Arafat in Surah Al-Baqarah, para number 2. فإذا أفضتم من عرفات فاذكروا الله عند المشعر الحرام. In Surah Al-Baqarah, para number 2. And the third fard of Hajj, which is tawaf, which is done usually on the 10th of Dhul Hijjah. And this is also proven from the Quran in Surah Al-Hajj. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned وَلْيَطَّوَّفُوا بِالْبَيْتِ الْعَتِيقِ, that they should make tawaf around the Kaaba. So these three things which are fard and obligatory, missing any one of them, the Hajj will not be done. Now in today's dars we'll discuss about Arafat, the day of Arafat, the ground of Arafat, and the reason why it's called Arafat, the ground, and what instructions did our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam give to us. Is almost 12 ahadith in this chapter. What is done on the day of Arafat, how this special this day, the 9th of Dhul Hijjah, the day of Arafat is, what happens to shaitan on this day, and what the takbeers that are recited. All these things inshallah will be discussed. So the first we'll look at the name. And the day of Arafat itself is the 9th of Dhul Hijjah. And the ground where the Hajis gather on this day is called Arafat. And the day itself is called Yawm Arafah, the 9th of Dhul Hijjah. And the word Arafat is a plural word. And Arafat is around 25 kilometers from Makkah al-Mukarramah, and it's a large valley and is surrounded by 3 mountains. And the northern side the famous mountain which is called Jabalur Rahma, and this is in the center towards the northern side. Now, why is this day and the ground called Arafat? The Muhaddiseen have given a number of reasons. One is when Adam alayhi salam and Hazrat Hawa, they were sent down to the earth and then they met each other. And this recognition, ta'aruf, because of this, it was called Arafat. The second reason they have given is Jibreel alayhi salam, he came and he showed Ibrahim alayhi salam the method of performing Hajj. And he asked him, Arafta, have you learnt? Ibrahim alayhi salam's answer was, Araftu, that yes, I know. Because of this repetition, repeating again and again, this is why this day is called Arafat and the ground is called Arafat. What happens in this ground is the Hajjis, they do wuquf. They arrive on the 9th of Dhul Hijjah, and the essential part for them is to do wuquf, standing in this ground. And till Maghrib, this is wajib, is necessary. But to stand in this ground, at least even if it's for 1 second, this is fard and obligatory. And without this, the Hajj is invalid. This is why it comes in narrations, Hajj is Arafat, Hajj is Arafat, standing in this ground of Arafat. Sayyidina Muhammad ibn Abu Bakr al-Thaqafi narrated that he asked Sayyidina Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu anhu while they traveled in the morning from Mina to Arafah, how did you people behave on this day when you were with Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam? He said, he of us who called the talbiyah would not be forbidden, and he of us who called the takbir would also not be forbidden. So two things that have been mentioned, the talbiyah and takbir. But the sunnah itself is for them to call the talbiyah until they have not observed the rami, which is on the 10th. So saying labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik, innal hamda wal ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika lak. Continuously reading this was the sunnah of our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Also on this day the takbeers also start after the Fajr prayer. Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Wallahu Akbar, Walillahi alhamd. Immediately after the Farz prayer once, it will be recited loudly, and this will start after the Fajr on the 9th of Dhul Hijjah, all the way 23 prayers till the 13th Asr, meaning including the Asr prayer. Also, so that is altogether 23 prayers, and it's wajib that this should be recited. For men that are in the masjid, they should recite it in a loud tone once. عن جابر رضي الله عنه أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال نحرت هاهنا ومنى كلها منحر فانحروا في رحالكم ووقفت هاهنا وعرفة كلها موقف ووقفت هاهنا وجمع كلها موقف رواه مسلم. Jabir radiallahu anhu narrated Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, I have made the sacrifice at this place. And Mina, all of it is a place of sacrifice. Hence, sacrifice where you are lodged. I have made wuquf, the standing at this place, and Arafah, all of it is a place of standing. And I have stood here. And Muzdalifah, which in another name for it is Jam', all of it is a place of standing. So the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ to make the sacrifice anywhere in Mina. Also, standing in this ground of Arafat can be done anywhere where you stand. It will be done apart from the valley. There's a valley there. Apart from that, you can stand anywhere. And also Muzdalifah, you can do wuquf anywhere apart from Wadi Muhassab. This is also a valley. So those that go with the groups, they would go and follow them. Sometimes some people, they separate from the groups and they think that, okay, we need to go to Jabal al-Rahma, then they get lost and their whole day just goes getting back to their tents. This happens many times, so it's better go with the group leaders and their instructions so a person can utilize their time. Sometimes it's quite difficult because the amount of people, millions of people that are there to stand exactly in that place where Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam had stood. Whoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives this opportunity, the great muhaddis Shaykh Yunus rahimahullah, he went with the group also and he made dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that please give me the ability that I can stand in those places. He was a great muhaddis. He dedicated his whole life to the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and it was his wish that I could stand in those places which Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam had stood in the ground of Arafat and in Muzdalifah. On the other hand, it was impossible because he was with the group and he followed the instructions of the group. But by chance his dua was accepted and he had lost the group, and he went with Allah's help and he went to these places. But as generally, those that go with the group should follow the instructions. Whenever you turn away from this, many stories that have happened, brothers have been lost for hours and hours just to return back. So it's better follow the instructions of the group leader. The excellence of the day of Arafah. عن عائشة رضي الله عنها قالت إن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال ما من يوم أكثر من أن يعتق الله فيه عبدا من النار من يوم عرفة وإنه ليدني ثم يباهي بهم الملائكة فيقول ما أراد هؤلاء. رواه Muslim. Aisha رضي الله عنها narrated Allah's Messenger صلى الله عليه وسلم said there is no day on which Allah liberates more of his slaves from hell than on the day of Arafah. A day where Allah frees the most people from the fire of hell. He draws near to them with His mercy and forgiveness and takes pride in them before the angels, asking, what do they want? So again, it's a very special day, the day of Arafah, and it's a day of making du'as to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we can try and fast on this day, and there's a special supplication which we should try and recite on the day of Arafah, which is coming in this hadith. وعن عمرو بن شعيب عن أبيه عن جده أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال خير الدعاء دعاء يوم عرفة وخير ما قلت أنا والنبيون من قبلي لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير. Amr ibn Shu'ayb rahimahullah narrated on the authority of his father from his grandfather. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said the best of supplications is a supplication made on the day of Arafah. The best of the supplications is the supplication which is made on the day of Arafah. And the best of what I said and the prophets before me have said this prayer: لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير. There is no God but Allah, who is alone. He has no partner. To Him belongs the control, and to Him belongs all praise, and He is over all things powerful. This dua, we've heard this many times. We've been reciting this maybe when we are 4 or 5 years old. But this is a very powerful dua on a daily basis that we should recite. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير. If we can, we should try and aim to recite this 100 times a day. And the person that recites this 100 times a day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protects him on that day from the evilness of shaitan. And a person will have 100 deeds in his record and 100 sins will be wiped out. So a lot of reward The supplication we've been reciting for long, but it's a very powerful dua, supplication, especially in the day of Arafah. The best supplication that can be made is this dua. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to recite this. Sayyidina Talha ibn Ubaidullah ibn Kariz narrated Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, never on the day is the devil found more trivial, more strongly put away, more humiliated, more angry than the day of Arafah. This is the worst day for shaitan. He's humiliated the most. He's angry the most. Why? Why is shaitan so angry on the day of Arafah? Only because of the mercy he sees descending. And Allah's forgiveness of great sins, Allah forgives on the day of Arafah. And Allah's mercy descends, except for that which was seen on the day of Badr. Someone asked him about what was seen on the day of Badr. He said he had seen Jibreel alayhi salam arrange the angels in battle in order. So that was the worst day, the day when he had seen the angel Jibreel alayhi salam arranging the rows. And then the day of Arafah, where he's humiliated the most, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shows the most forgiveness on this day. Allah forgives us sins most on this day, and this is going against shaitan's effort. Shaitan's effort is how a person can commit more sins, how a person can be more disobedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And on this day Allah's mercy descends, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives people. So this is the worst day, the most humiliating for shaitan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to understand these ahadith and to spread on them these onto others. Ameen. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al-mursaleen walhamdulillah.